Hey, my friends, I'm Colton Stollenmeyer, and this is Greatness on Purpose.
And with a time of 19.32 seconds, Michael Johnson takes home the gold, sets a new world record, and becomes the fastest man on Earth. Wow, I thought to myself, the fastest man on Earth. I remember watching the 1996 Olympics as a young boy in awe, hearing athlete after athlete be named the greatest on Earth. The world champion of the 100 meters, the world champion of the long jump, the high jump, the triple jump, and on and on. Oh man, I thought, one day I want to be the world champion of something. But as I got older, I began to wonder how so few people were chosen to compete out of all the people on Earth. Or perhaps a better question, how did those few people get the opportunity? I came to realize that it was all about opportunity. There was no way to know for sure that Michael Johnson was the fastest man on Earth. It could have been some child in a remote village in Bangladesh or Botswana or Brazil that the world had never heard of. I recognized that if I become the world champion of anything, it will only be because I had the opportunity. And as I stand here today speaking to you, I wonder who else might have been here in my place if only they'd had the opportunity. Perhaps it could have been Samuda. Samuda lives in Kutupalong, the largest refugee camp in the world, with more than 800,000 inhabitants. In fact, Samuda was born there. It's the only life she's ever known. Sadly, this is not uncommon. Worldwide, there are 6 million people living in refugee camps, unable to pursue their dreams or even hope to take control of their own futures. As Samuda put it, what I wish I cannot do. I cannot fulfill my dream, so I don't like to think about it. Samuda wants to be a doctor so that women of her people can have access to medical care without shame, and a translator so that her people can have a voice. We cannot express our emotion, Samuda says. Our nation is unable to be heard. Perhaps Samuda could have spoken on behalf of her nation here today if she just had the chance. Or maybe Jacob Akaye's brother should be standing here. Jacob and his brother were abducted from their home in Uganda and forced to fight as child soldiers. When Jacob's brother tried to escape, he was captured and killed in front of Jacob's eyes. I don't know what his dream was. In fact, though I tried to find it, I don't even know what his name was. But perhaps that's appropriate. After all, he is just one of 250,000 child soldiers in the world, and they only amount to 0.62% of the 40.3 million slaves in the world today. Every one of them has a dream and a name and a voice, but they have been stolen from them. Every one of them now nameless and voiceless. And Jacob's brother is far from the only one who has had his opportunity snuffed out before it ever began. Around the world someone just died. When it comes to someone just died. In terms of hunger and water-related costs, someone just died. The point is this. Someone just died. I can't get through a sentence. Someone just died before someone dies needlessly. Someone just died. Every 2.5 seconds, someone's opportunity stolen forever. Perhaps one of them could have been here today. And there are so many more living who are just doing whatever they can to survive. We've just marked 1 year since we witnessed a great darkness cover the faces and devour the futures of millions of Afghans. And long before the Taliban had taken back control, it was already the hardest country on earth for a girl to get an education. The Taliban is near our house, 12-year-old Paimana said. If we go to school, they will kill us. That was 6 years ago. Now the Taliban is her government. Denied an education and basic human rights, Paimana never even had a chance to be here today. There are 750 million adults who cannot read and write, 1.6 billion people who don't have a proper place to call home tonight, and 62% of the world is living on less than $10 a day. Not one of them has the opportunity to stand here today. What these numbers tell me is that if I am standing here speaking to you and you are there listening to me, we have more opportunity than most people on earth. That's not to depress you or make you feel guilty. That's good news. We have opportunity. We have so much opportunity, which means we have a chance to give opportunity to others. There is hope for the world. We are the hope for the world. Yes, there are people out there fighting to steal the opportunities of others, but we just have to fight harder to give it back to them. As long as we have breath in our lungs and fire in our hearts, there is hope for the world, if only we will bring it. If I ever become a world champion, it will only be because I had the opportunity. So let's use our opportunity, you and me, to give opportunity to others. And let's never quit, never give up until we've spent every ounce of opportunity we have left, or every person on earth has the opportunity they deserve, whichever comes second. So when you think about this world and all the people who are being denied the opportunity to pursue their purposes and chase their dreams, what fires you up the most? Which denial of human rights and opportunity makes you the most passionate and motivated to make a difference? Take a minute to think about it and let it seep into your bones. Now, what is one thing you can do about it? DM me on socials or email me at colton@coachcolton.com and let me know what you're going to do this week to use your opportunity to make a difference and make sure someone else gets the opportunity to make a difference with their life. I can't wait to hear from you. Hey, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please hit the like button. If you really liked it, please subscribe. If you loved it, please hit that share button and share it with someone else. And if you didn't like it, why are you still here?
It's time for you to go conquer your week, my friend. So take a deep breath. Remember what's important. Remember why you're here. Now go chase your dreams.